In this aid, we will voice our by and large own and market's perspective on MKR future while talking about maker cost conjecture for 2022 and then some. Kindly remember that you ought to think about this and some other expectation while considering other factors, since foreseeing anything is an unpleasant errand, fundamentally, not to mention foreseeing the eventual fate of a novel, exceptionally unstable monetary resource like Maker, or so they generally thought. Presently, we should head into it, in every practical sense, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Before we dig kind of profound into the Maker value forecast and answer questions on the off chance that MKR is an especially wise venture or not, for what reason will MKR really succeed or come up short, or for what reason will Maker value rise or drop, we should rapidly in a real sense toss a look at what for the most part is MKR and its to-date history. Producer price prediction 2022 in a sort of significant manner. Our forecast model sees a transitory change to a bear market toward the start of 2022. Proceeding, we move on to one more advantage in Q3 and Q4 of 2022, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. 2022 October, which most certainly is genuinely critical. Plus 2.70% $777.02. 2022 November minus 5.81% $712.66. 2022 December, which is very critical. Plus 5.24% $796.31. 2023 Jan, or so they in every practical sense, thought. Plus 9.52% $828.68. 2023 February in a genuinely huge manner. Plus 12.40% $850.42. 2023 Mar amazingly. Plus 16.18% $879.06. 2023 April, or so they in every practical sense, thought. Plus 29.14% $977.10. 2023 May, which is genuinely huge. Plus 35.56% $1,025.70. 2023 June. Plus 34.62% $1,018.59. 2023 July, which basically is genuinely critical. Plus 43.50% $1,085.78. 2023 August. Plus 43.44% $1,085.28. 2023 September, which basically is very critical. Plus 48.50% $1,123.59. MKR price prediction 2025 to 2030, 2040. Which truly is genuinely huge. Our expectation model sees MKR arriving at new highs in 2025, $6,234.61, which is genuinely critical. MKR cost in 2030 and 2040 ought to generally be several significant degrees a lot higher than our 2025 expectation, or so they essentially thought. What truly is Maker MKR in an unpretentious manner? Creator MKR, most certainly is the fundamental utility and administration token for the decentralized loaning stage, Maker, or so they essentially thought. Producer is an Ethereum-based essentially decentralized independent association, DAO, that permits anybody to really loan and get digital money without credit. Actually looks at amazingly. The organization really consolidates for the most part progressed savvy contracts with an exceptionally fixed stablecoin to achieve this undertaking in a significant manner. Basically, DAI, or DAI, sort of is a decentralized, fair, certainly collateralized stablecoin delicate fixed to the US dollar in an unpretentious manner. This might sound muddled, yet fundamentally what it for the most part implies certainly is that it's a cryptographic money whose cost generally follows the worth of the dollar, without the need of a focal power, which really is genuinely huge. DAI sort of is impartial in light of the fact that it isn't generally overseen by a privately owned business, as other stablecoins by and large like USDT, and it's collateralized in light of the fact that new DAI can really be printed by a Maker protocol client who stores in every practical sense, suitable measure of other digital currencies into a shrewd agreement to back the new DAI being stamped. DAI holders can likewise utilize the Maker protocol to acquire revenue on their stablecoins, with the not set in stone by the DAI savings rate, which essentially is genuinely critical. What really is MKR token? MKR is a kind of token on the Ethereum blockchain, like the remainder of the Maker biological system, that basically has administration privileges over the Maker truly savvy contracts. For example, the number utilized in the above models, the collateralization pace of CDPs, basically is set by a vote of MKR holders in an unpretentious manner. As a trade-off for managing the framework, MKR holders really are compensated with expenses incredibly. There is, be that as it may, a catch to being a MKR holder, or so they truly thought. They capability as the purchaser of genuinely final hotel. Should the security in the framework not sort of be sufficient to in every way that really matters, cover how much DAI in presence, MKR is made and sold onto the for the most part open market to raise the extra guarantee. This gives a fundamentally solid motivator to MKR holders to dependably basically direct the boundaries at which CDPs can make DAI, as it will at last in every way that really matters, be their cash on the line should the framework come up short, not holders of DAI in an unpretentious way. I could especially compose a ton by and large more about the mechanics and job of MKR, yet that is a subject for an alternate post, which generally is very huge. MKR price prediction for the really next 90 days in a for the most part large manner. The entire crypto world explicitly is on an edge of an undeniable bear market, which is genuinely huge. Bitcoin has drooped half from its unequaled fundamentally high in the midst of a more extensive market basically drops affected by seething expansion and US Fed rate expansions in an unpretentious manner. Financial backers really are selling unsafe resources and moving into essentially more fundamentally stable business sectors, exceptionally in opposition to mainstream thinking. Crypto for the most part is as yet seen as an extremely unsafe especially play and subsequently the auction in a significant manner. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the exact moment part of the year in an unobtrusive manner. This truly is explicitly reflected in our 2022 forecasts in a really significant way. At the present time, Bitcoin in every practical sense, requirements to in every way that really matters, find a truly neighborhood base before we can move in the by and large inverse bearing and most certainly alter the course in a huge manner. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will truly begin to in a real sense do likewise. We basically have seen this situation many times in the separated and for the most part later history in a significant manner. Our cost expectation model is negative for the really next 90 days with a smidgen of a buyer market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2. We really expect whales and certain